Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha, but you can call me Sam, either or works fine. So today I'm going to be talking about Mr. Rich Lux. Why I'm getting a little bit tired of him. Okay, so let me say, I've been watching Rich Lux I think already for about a year. I think it went by so fast. If not a year and months, to be honest, because time is just flying by. I think he's funny. I was here for the whole he is so nosy. Have I showed you my dog? I might do another video right now. Meet my dogs. Anyways, so yeah. I don't know. I always found him a little bit funny. Not a little bit of funny, entertaining. You know, I think he's entertaining, but I just can't help it to think that now he's just, how does he say? Now I'm just reaching. I'm reaching. Yes, you are reaching. You're reaching inside of Jeffrey's asshole, and I don't like it. It smells gross. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I know Petty Page once upon a time was smelling his ass too and was like just spreading Febreze everywhere saying, nah, it's not him. It can't smell like shit. Jeffree Star being here, and she was spraying Febreze, you know, making up excuses, as she said in her own video, you know, and until she ran out of, you know, excuses, Febreze, and she was like, shit, it does smell like shit. Jeffree, it does smell like shit because you're here. Maybe everything you're saying is shit. That's why it smells like shit. So, what does Rich Lux do? He goes and says, is that shit? I don't know. Let me go find out. And he keeps getting in there and in there and in there and in there. And right now we're at the point where, yes, at first I follow beauty drama, but only because I'm bored. Not because I'm like, ooh, whose palette should I buy or whose should I not buy? No, I just watch drama, the drama beauty channels because I'm washing dishes. I have some things to clean or I have work to do, but I just don't want to have my own thoughts. I just want to think of something else that's not stressing me out. And ironically, you know, and you want to watch more drama. So I just get it as a brain fart, you know, but when, you know, all this was going on, you can't help it but to make your own opinions. And I used to think, man, I keep getting them confused, Jeffree Star and James Charles, because they're both J's. So James Charles, you know, it's like, damn, you are a little shitty little boy, you know. But now it's like, okay, all right, Samantha, take it back. He was just a boy. He's trying to learn. And I honestly, in my opinion, don't think it's fair what he went through on the internet. I do feel like he did ask for a lot of that backlash. But unfortunately, you know, you want to play with the big boys, and the big boys are going to play rough. You know, like, that's all I can say. And I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair that people still keep talking shit about him. I did not buy any of these people's palette. I have different palettes because I don't wear colorful colors. I only wear your basic beige and orangey and reddy, like these type of colors. Whatever you see on my face is the similar colors that I get. So I just watch it for the fun, for the views, you know. And I don't know, every time that I watch a Rich Lux video now, I just feel like he's just trying to reach or throw a lot of shade to James Charles. And it's like, okay, dude, I get it. He was a shitty kid. He still does some shitty things like taking pictures on Instagram, butt naked. Yeah, I saw that one. Gross, especially because you got kids following you. And if they look at your story on Instagram, they're gonna see your ass butt naked. Stop. Because when James Charles turns 30 something, whatever Jeffree Star's age is, he's gonna be like, oh my gosh, why did I do that? And he's going to be repeating the same steps that Jeffree Star once did. So this is like his baby era, and now he's committing more mistakes. And later on, when Jeffree Star is like 60 years old and he's like 30 years old, he's gonna be like, man, oh, look at all this backlash. Maybe I shouldn't have taken a picture with my ass hanging out. Too late. Anyways, Shit like that I don't like. But I also don't think that he should be crucified every time he does or says something. Therefore, Rich Lux, please stop reaching for the stars and stop getting in Jeffree Star's asshole. It's smelling like shit. My phone smells like shit. So stop it. Because right now I'm just like, I'm good. Like right now I'm not even watching your videos, because every time I watch one of your videos, because I'm bored, I'm taking a shit, I'm washing dishes, I don't know, I'm cleaning, I'm mopping, doing something, or I'm doing work, it's like, okay, another video where you're talking shit about James Charles and you're praising Jeffree Star, so we're not going to talk about all the shitty things that he's been saying. How come you don't start talking about Davi or whatever his name is? How come you don't go and ask questions towards Jeffree Star? Why don't we do that? Why don't we take off all of the circus and lights and announcements you're doing for James Charles and start doing some work? Why don't you ask Jeffree Star what is it that he did, what is it that he saw? Why don't you sit on a video with him and talk about that? Why don't you go in his ass and find some questions? Because right now you're so far deep in there that it's kind of disgusting that you're not seeing the bad things that this person is doing only because he's keeping you like a pet. That's what it looks like. You're just a pet. You're just a pet, and Petty Page is right. If you're burning, he'll just piss on you. He'll just piss on you. That's the type of person that he is. So please stop being in his ass. It doesn't smell good. I'm just not watching your videos for now, but I'm like, if this is how you're gonna continue, those are not the videos for me. Only because, hey, if you want to talk shit about people, go for it, but talk shit about everybody. Especially don't be sugarcoating Jeffree Star. For what? Once you're burning, he's gonna piss on you too. So that's it. If you like this video, give it a like. If you agree with me, comment down below and tell me why. I know he's so far up in there. He thinks that he might, like, I don't know, this is like the whole thing with Teresa. I like Rich Lux. I just think that he's trying. He did say that he came from a poor background, so now that he has all these rich people and famous people around him, I feel like he's like, oh, they like me because I'm funny, you know? And yes, you are funny, but they're fucking keeping you like a pet, fool. They're keeping you like a pet, like a funny pet. Do you want to be a funny pet? Because I know Petty Page was starting to feel like a funny pet too, until she started asking some real fucking questions, and that's when James Charles was like, well, you know what to say because you know me. And you know what, now thinking about that I'm saying it out loud, he said that shit to Keemstar too. He was like, oh, James Charles was saying that we were trying to end his career, me and Shane Dawson. Oh, Shane Dawson, you know Shane Dawson more than I know Keemstar. You know him more than I am. You know he's not like that. I'm not like that. Why we're great. We're winners. We're working on our. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Why you gotta bring Shane Dawson into this? Just because people like Shane Dawson, you gotta bring him into it? I know he's controversial, but his controversial things are a little bit different than yours, and I'm gonna make another video explaining why. All right, but his controversies are a whole different one. He's not redoing them again. He's not doing blackface again. He's not saying the N-word again. You know, you can genuinely tell. You know, I know, and I believe he did it as being funny. And at the time when I still remember the video, I know he said he went to Walgreens. He was gonna do a Nicki Minaj video, and he got, I think it was like a cover girl makeup thing, and he basically did the blackface. And I know in the early 2000s it wasn't deemed or condemned as such a bad thing, but not even when I was a kid watching that video, I felt uncomfortable. I was like, ooh, is this okay? But nobody said anything about it. Now now that people are standing up for what they believe, they're saying, no, fool, you made me feel bad, I didn't like it. And I'm glad people are doing that, because I know if something made me uncomfortable or towards my race or my features, I'd get offended to it. And I, you know, because I'm young, I'm not saying anything, I'm like, okay, well, now I feel strong enough to come out and say, hey, the thing that you did hurt my feelings, and it's okay. You know, it's okay to make mistakes as long as you don't keep repeating them. But Jeffree Star keeps repeating them. It's like he loves the drama, and he did say, hey, a little drama before a little scandal before a makeup release, it's always fine. Listen, obviously you're a good businessman, but fuck Jeffree Star. To be honest, the more I keep talking about him, the more I keep getting like a grudge towards him, and I don't even know this individual. Doug. I don't even know this individual. Anyways, get out of his ass. Because once you start burning, once people, like, you could only crawl up there so long. You're crawling up a hole, a miserable hole, because his asshole is miserable. His hole is sad because the person who he thought that truly loved him turns out didn't love him, backstabbed him, left him, and now he's single in a big ass mansion by himself. So let him find himself. Let Jeffree Star hit rock bottom, as if he hasn't already. Let him hit rock bottom. Leave him alone and stop crawling up his ass. If you're gonna talk shit about everybody, talk shit about everybody. If not, don't even talk about James Charles and Jeffree Star. It just smells like shit because you've been diving in there so much. You're scuba diving up in Jeffree Star's ass. Get out of it. I don't like it. I think you're funny. I think you can do some different content, maybe same content, but just talk shit about him, because we all know he deserves it. And you know what? I'm getting tired of you just being lazy with your videos and you're just putting the whole fucking clip in there. Anyways, that's that. If you like, agree, subscribe, comment down below, let me know what's up, and let me just give you guys a round of applause with these beautiful flowers that I have out here. I got them for Mother's Day. They were dying in my front yard because I haven't planted them, so I had to move them out here. I was videotaping earlier in my bedroom, but every time that I was getting mad and moving, my bed just was fucking moving. So I was just like, all right, I'm coming outside and I'm gonna put it on a table, and it's beautiful outside, so why not? So yeah, you guys can turn it off or log off already. I'm just gonna show my dogs before I leave. Mars, Rex. Oh my dog. But yeah, I want to make a video saying, like, getting to know my pit bulls or something, because I'm not going to be talking about these motherfuckers for all eternity. I'm getting tired of them. Getting tired of the drama community. Time to go to a new community. The pit bull community. Bye.